In this evening's edition of the Business Review, we head to St. James, where one entrepreneur is defying the odds in a man's world. Here is Janella Precious.
In a male-dominated field, Caroline Gilbert, owner of Contemporary Creations in St. James, is holding her own. Her journey to furniture making started in 2017 when she needed items for her home.
So I was inspired to get some pallets and do pallet furnishing since that was the cheapest that I could come up with at the time. So I borrowed a jigsaw and a drill from two of my neighbors, and then I went to work. So I created the most amazing living room area from pallet furnishings.
And from working with pallets to lumber gave rise to a new business venture. Ms. Gilbert was no longer making furniture for herself, this without any startup capital.
The first person that came to me and said, "Caroline, you have to make me a coffee table." So that person gave me some deposit. I started, I'm working from home, so I didn't have overheads. I started making that coffee table. Then another young lady who's, I think is one of his peers, she came and says, I wanted me to make a bed for her. So I made her bed. She gave me, 50% deposit. I worked with that. And then a big order came in for a whole house with 3 bedrooms and a living room. And we started buying, a few pieces of tools, and we basically didn't have any money. We just started with a wing and a prayer. We just started.
She employs 2 full-time staff, and now that demand is increasing, she's hired a team of contract workers.
Since Christmas is coming now, and it's furniture time, it's our time to shine, people. So what we do now, we have a team of guys roving. They'll come around, we says, okay, we have this much work to do. They come in and they gang the work and get it done.
On the revenue side, Ms. Gilbert admits that it hasn't been smooth sailing, the pandemic not being the only barrier to growth, but other factors such as the rising cost of material and the availability.
Bigger business than I have gone under with this pandemic, and I've still been sustainable. So I wouldn't say that we're shooting out of the park yet, but we're stable.
Despite the challenges, she's begun the process of expansion.
I'm diversifying into a supply store where I'm not just going to sell the manufacturing stuff that I use in my everyday business, because we the manufacturers would have a lot of problems with people being consistent. The suppliers in this western part of the island would keep constantly running out of things. From frustration, I decided, you know what? There is a niche. I'm going to fill it. There is an opening for like staples and foam and glue and all the different things that we use to build or remake or remodel sofas, chairs, whatever. There would be no supplies in town.
She intends to add the sale of lumber to that list. And as she enters her 5th year in business come 2022, Ms. Gilbert rests on the hope that her small business will continue to grow.
What we're doing is contemporary furnishings, so it's modern. Everyone is, social media. Everybody loves social media. Everybody wants your background to look really pretty. And now with the new modern furnishings, that's where we really shine. With the padded headboards, the nice trunks to go with it, the wrap beds, the really glam, luxurious look that you want, we can get it done for you.
For the Business Review, I'm Janella Precious.